What's up, guys? We're gonna Real Beats. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys a cool plugin you can use to make melodies and beats. If you guys haven't subbed already or turned post notifications on, make sure you do so because it does help out a lot. Let's hop right into it. So the first thing I want to do is set it up. So the plugin I'm talking about is Chord Potion. You probably heard of it, but with this video, what I want to focus on is what you can actually do with it rather than, you know, talking about, oh, this part does this, blah, blah, blah. I want to show you what you could do with it. Okay, so before we do anything, I want to show you how to set it up, just a general setup. All right, so first things first, you go to the VST wrapper settings and you want to put the output on 1. All right, and this is just like any other plugin, but I want to make sure I incorporate it. So you go to your VST, whatever sound you want to hear. All right, you put it on the input. Now we'll go over this later, but you can see mine is on channel 2. It's originally on 1, but this will play the bass notes. You see it's -1 octave. So if you put it on 2, what you could do is go to a different guitar or instrument and put that input on 2, and it'll actually play those bass notes from here. All right, but I'm gonna just go ahead and we can just keep it the same. So that's the setup. But first, what we need to do is go ahead and make some chords. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab in a scale real quick, and we can just use, let's use the Phrygian. And I believe this is C. Yeah. Let's name it. Okay, so let's go on Keyscape and we can just make some chords. Again, if you don't want to make a chord, skip every note within a scale, you have a chord. Right, so I'm gonna just make some quick ones. Keep it as simple as possible. All right, that's good enough. So now that we have some chords, I just want to breeze through that part because it's not the most important. So how you actually use this is you have to cut these and put your chords here on the actual plugin. With other scale plugins, you have to you'll just press one note and it'll just play the chords for you. Okay, so there's multiple ways you could do this. So remember, we set this up on 2. If you want to play this sound, you have to put the output on 2. Okay, and there's other things you can do with the routing, but I don't want to get too complicated. So the easiest thing you can do if you just want to hear everything is put it on 1. And then when you play this, go in here, it'll play it. Okay, and that's because I have this preset here, which are free once you get the plugin, but they have a ton of presets. I usually just stick with the guitar ones. They have different ones you can use. And that's pretty much the magic of this plugin. So this one is the one I'm gonna use, and then we have this channel, but we're gonna turn this back so everything plays all together. So now what you can do, so say if you only want like the low notes, what you could do is mute one and play it. And it records everything on the fly. So you don't have to press anything. You could just drag your MIDI and now you have those bass notes. Okay. And then unmute. And now you have your melody. So I'm gonna go ahead and record it, everything here. And it's that simple. That's all you really need. So let's play this one time through. Okay, and we'll have to make some adjustments probably. Well, actually, nah, we good. All right, so we can keep that and I think that's all that I wanted to go over for the plugin itself. That's really all that it's not good for, but that's like the main part about the plugin. All right. You can have other stuff here going on, and you can choose a bunch of different rhythms and everything. There's a bunch of stuff to go over, but like I said, I don't want to go over bells and whistles. I just want to show you what you can do with it and what type of beats you can make with it and everything. So that's the next part we're going to get into, is actually making the beat with the melody we got here. All right. All right, so now we got the melody laid out. So now all we need to do is manipulate it, and I want to add some key switches for the guitar. Now make sure you have this plugin muted, or it will overlap the plugin you already have. So just make sure it's muted. And I think for this, I do want to double this, just so I have more room to kind of space things out so everything isn't cluttered. And actually, we could probably just leave. Let's just edit. Now I'm gonna take it out. All right, so let's go in here, and I'll just show you the plugins real quick. This amp guitar for like, not a bass guitar, but you know, I'm just using it. And then shreddage, and then you have these key switches down here, right? And the most common ones are D sharp, D, and C, and they're usually around somewhere down here. So I know sustain 100% is on C, so we can use that for the first part. And the second part, we could do like the muted thing, and I'll zoom in now since we kind of know where everything's at. Just add a little flavor to it so it's not the same thing the whole time. And I believe this is a hammer or something like that. I don't know, but and let's just copy this. Maybe offset this a little bit. Okay, I think that's just about all I want to do. Now I want to get started making the beat and putting the 808 in. So let's go ahead and get started on those drums. All right, so we have our melody. So now we're just going to do the 808, and I'm going to probably fast forward through some of these drums because I'm going to just keep it as simple as possible, because I want to show something else that I think is really cool with this plugin. So let's just go ahead and copy this. Just delete all these notes. Matter of fact, just go with a basic pattern. See how this sounds. I would delay it. I actually might keep that just so it's like a little flow in there. Try some right here. All right, so that's the 808. So now I want to just fast forward through like the kick and everything, because the stuff is boring and I've done it so many times. But real quick, you can just paste this. You can hold Control A and Alt K to put everything on one line so you can have your kicks on. All right, but what I'm gonna do is just fast forward through these drums, because I'm gonna keep it really simple. I'm not even gonna go into the piano roll. Okay, so now we got some drums out, and here's just what it sounds like. Like I said, really simple. All right, so the last thing I want to show you with this plugin Chord Potion is that you can actually do multiple melodies at once, like in a row. So I'll show you what I mean. I probably didn't explain that too well just now, but basically we could take our chords and we could just start a new pattern, double them, and let's turn it on. Now what you can do is you can go 1 through 12, so you can make a complete song if you want to. But you go on the second one, and what you could do here is you can see put it on this, make sure it's on the same preset, and then what you could do is on your melody part you could choose any of these like rhythms, but the one I like to do is the top chord note. All right, now it's gonna sound a little different, so we're just gonna listen to it. Let me move all this out the way so you can see the background a little bit. It's fine, but basically when it switches to the next bar, you want to switch it and it'll continue recording the MIDI. I'll show you what I mean right now. So let's go ahead and put it on pattern, play it. All right, so now we can take this MIDI, put it on our guitar. I guess we can keep it, but let's just mute that. And it should be on beat. Let's make sure it's on beat. So it's slightly off. And usually I just look at the back, hold Alt, and you can kind of just put it on beat, like, or quantize it. All right, I think that's good. So now we have this, and there's a lot more you could do with this. You can add more sounds and effects. But I'm just showing you the bare minimum, right? You can pull these drums over, and actually should have just copied all this over. Copy that bass. All right, so we can just play it from here, and then we'll just end the video. All right, you can see how you can make different parts of your melody sound a little different, play a little differently, so it's not the same thing. And it was a little off, so I will have to fix that post, but that's pretty much all I want to show you. This is not sponsored, so I'm not leaving a link, but you can go check this out if you want to. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.